Yeah, I do like reading other people's stories. I was recently in a church. I went to a church the other day when it was dark and everybody had left. I definitely didn't, PC charmers, break the lock to get into it. It was already left open by the vicar or something. And I went inside the church and walked about a bit, didn't really feel anything. Then I saw a ghost come out of the pulpit. It was a ghost of a World War One soldier from Ypres. And I said, "Are you all right?" And he said, "Well, I got blown up a bit in the Somme." And I said, "Don't you mean Ypres?" And he said, "Yeah, I can't say it really though because I'm not French." And I said, "Well, I took a language class, so I'm quite skilled in that respect." Um, what was I saying? But then he told me a harrowing story of how he actually came to pass on the World War One battlefield. He was following a tank. No, they didn't have tanks. He was following a horse off across no man's land on the Great March over no man's land. His name was Alan Duncanson, and he was following the Norse across the no man's land when the shelling suddenly stopped, and the horse stopped, and no, Alan stopped as well. Suddenly, the German machine guns started firing off. So Alan hit the deck, down. The horse hit the deck too, because it was a highly trained military horse. Flump. When the machine guns finally stopped, they both got to their feet. But then a shell exploded nearby and the horse shot itself and the shit hit Alan Duncanson in his face and knocked his head off. And that's how he died. Now, I said, "Did you have any loved ones back at home?" And he said, "Not really. I was a bit of a loner, to be honest." And I said, "Is anyone mourning your death?" And he said, "Well, it was a while ago, so I wouldn't think anyone will remember him anymore." So I said, "Right, see you later." And I left.